Hell no. That's too bright.
You are live with OG Sticc Hyde. Get your blunts ready. Get your drink ready. It's about to go down.
Shout out to my young nigga chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams? Shout out to my young niggas, how you chasing their dreams? You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams? Outside the box, go against all odds. Better than what you believe in. Keep my faith in God. Then the fact will go down. But always keep your thoughts. I want the mansion on the island. But I got there's a yacht. The focus on the give before the get it was gotten. I thought one day was written and never forgot it. I'm a beast in the streets, blind test steady calling. Get a picture nigga rolling, and I picture me rolling. I'm showing my dedication, I struggle to learn the base. The bubble is just breaking, we see in the expectation. My nation deserves the best. The riders after the green, the God of young boss nigga, chasing my dreams. Shout out to my young niggas chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams? Shout out to my young niggas, how you chasing their dreams? You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams? I'ma do with all the niggas that said I can't. I'ma do with all the niggas that said I ain't. That's motivation for real niggas. Now I'm influenced. Ain't accustomed to the losing. Now it's time to just prove it. All my little niggas see the vision and we can make it. When my OGs get up in this game, then we gon' take it. They say the sky's the limit. I'm reaching out for the galaxy, and it's only for myself. The wealth is for my family, never to be discouraged. I motivate, lead, encourage. These millions ain't for the splurge. I'm children is about to flourish. The courage, planting seeds. Young niggas believe. That nation on the rise, nigga. Chasing their dreams. Shout out to my young niggas chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams? Shout out to my young niggas how you chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old is too old when you chasing your dreams?
Yeah, we out here chasing our motherfucking dreams. I'm like, yeah, niggas. Even my older niggas, yeah. If you got that goal, you got that dream that you want to achieve, if you believe that you can achieve it, then you will achieve it. My nigga, just gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Hey, motherfucker thought that nigga, if you thought nigga just because you reach a certain age that you can achieve a goal, nigga, don't let these motherfucking haters deceive you, my nigga. See, it don't matter when you do it, as long as you do it, nigga. Take 90 motherfucking 9 years, nigga, to do this shit. Nigga, did I win or did I lose, nigga? Don't matter when you get the ticket, nigga, as long as you get the motherfucking meal ticket, nigga. We on the chase, nigga. Chasing our dreams. Young niggas, keep chasing your dreams. Yeah. You got visions, you got goals, you got dreams and desires. Hey. Reach it, nigga. Reach for the sky, nigga. Sky's the motherfucking limit, nigga. And the galaxy and the universe is hard to control and run as the children of God. And God is a higher being, and we are His children. We understand the power that He gives us. Keep chasing the motherfucking dreams, man.
Man, thank you guys for coming to the show, man. I appreciate it. Man, it's a blessing to have you guys tonight.
Oh man, we're honored to be on this, man. I'm always excited to do any type of media, especially get our name out here locally. But apologize, a little background noise. We're coming back from our little Tucson promotion for our Desert Blaze show, and then we decided to take a day trip to Mexico. And that, yeah, they looked at me like, man, you got some get in the side room. So that was like a 2-hour detour there. So sorry, we're a little late.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, I know you guys been throwing some of the biggest hip hop fests. You know what I'm saying? For a minute now, and you guys are like, what? You guys are on a tour right now with this right now?
Well, we had one of our artists, Mr. Capone. He was out there, decided to pull up, do a little bit of promotion, and just go support, support one of the artists out there too. So it turned out really well. A lot of good people there. We've been actually trying to get to Tucson since I started. So uh,
Okay.
real big open market. So it's just a good promotional trip for us out there to get to know some people, get to really do things. So whenever I do my big festivals, people pull my artists and do a one-man show out there. So we're just maybe just doing a 2-day show, one there, one here. So got a lot of things in the works. But
Man,
iconic. We always hit. We come out swinging like Sticc Hyde on one of them fights.
oh man, if I could get right
Out
up
the
in one of those crowds, man, it'll be a beautiful time. I seen you guys this crowd, the crowd that you guys had in Tucson. It looked like Tucson came out. Tucson came out to fuck with y'all, right?
Yeah, it was a good turnout, man. They, Pony always does well where he's at. That's why this is the second time we're having him on our show. Just a real crowd favorite, man. He brings a different aspect to what we do out there too. So, we got this one with Cypress Hills bringing the whole with our 420 kickoff. We're trying to, got at the king of the hip hop weed. That's Snoop smokes
Yeah,
more weed than him, but Cypress Hills always about smoking the weed and putting it on the, putting it in the music. So, we had a launch a show with him. We're still trying to get Sin Dog on there. We got some scheduling conflicts, but he's definitely trying to clear it up. I mean, this show's taken off bigger than ever I thought it'd be too. So.
yeah, this motherfucker is about to be bigger than the one last year. The one last year you threw was big. You had
Uh,
X-rated. Uh,
that
you
one,
had
I put a little hold on the festivals. Got the relationship. So I was like, what? I wanted to focus on that, and it turns out she was the missing piece in there because she's doing this more than what I did. So she put
okay.
together for us. We got the car show. We got a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
type of cannabis. So I mean, I call it the Earl Cup on steroids because we're trying to create the cannabis experience with music and not have the burnouts there. We want the motherfuckers that drink a fifth of Hennessy and smoke a fucking ounce of weed at the same time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, let's go.
change the
So this,
game. So,
yeah, definitely is a game changer. Yeah, this is like a prequel to the 420, right?
yeah, well, it's the 420 weekend. So, 420 unfortunately falls on a Thursday. So, either getting the weekend before or after. So, I mean, there's nothing. There's Buddapalooza, but they got some cut, the Sublime knockoff band there, and nothing big, but we got my lineups are always big as shit, so we keep it that way. And that's just the brand I held. Making sure to get local artists that fuck with Iconic a chance to go on there and shine. None of that pay for play bullshit. I get shit for that, but I just don't do it. I don't mess with the brand.
Okay, okay. So when you let a local perform, it's just because you want them to perform.
Yeah, we give them shots. I mean, that's pretty much what we had. I just feel like the promotion in Arizona. It's always been approached to me. You gotta put 10 artists, charge them so much money, make your money back, and I just think it softens up the blow, man. You get lazy with that. I like to go the old-fashioned way. We're on 3 radio stations now, two in Tucson. We got the Mint partnered up, so you're gonna see Desert Blaze everywhere this next couple weeks, man. It's just
Yeah,
iconic
yeah.
takeover. So we're doing things right. We got we're just doing a mix of things there. So we're trying to keep kid friendly during the day. So we got a carnival there. That's going to be happening all night and day. We got the taco festival. We got a car show going on. We got some celebrity
Okay.
judges. We got the Manic Hispanic. He's a radio personality for years. He's one of the guest judges. We have the Selena lookalike. Yeah, we got the Selena contest. We got O'Brien Schofield, the three-time Super Bowl champ. He's on board as one of the guest judges. So we got a few other things going. Yeah, so it's just family friendly during the day. Artists that are coming out, we're just keeping it friendly, giving them a chance to shine. But I tell everybody, it's at your own risk. At 6 and 7, it's just going to turn into a normal iconic event. So
You guys have the Selena lookalike contest. Wow. You know
we've
how many
we've done a
females get tapped into that?
Yeah, we worked with Carolina before, and man, she sounds just like Selena.
Yeah,
So
she really puts on a good show.
ads out there. Carol Posada, she's really talented to work with. So we got her flown out here for that. So it's
That's
Selena's birthday weekend. So her birthday's actually on the 16th. So we're gonna do a whole tribute to her, do the look-alike contest, just make it fun for the kids.
that's dope. That's really dope. That's really dope.
I gotta thank this one here too. Like she put stuff in my head, like this TikTok stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm fine doing that. But it's just everything's just taking out bigger. Even with the Selena thing, I'm like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. And that seems like it's the biggest draw compared to, a lot of things we got going on here. So that's why I always give all these shots out to my queen. I just shut back. I don't take advice from nobody, but I was like, hey, you know what? It's time to sit back and listen and just get a different perspective. So, I
Yeah,
mean, the
yeah.
Desert Blaze is out of control right now. We're getting offers to take this to Cali, take this to everywhere, and I'm like, I haven't conquered Arizona yet. So until I get that done, I'm not thinking about taking this shit out there. So, we got something bigger planned in September here. It's going to be even bigger than this one. So stay tuned on
Okay.
that. But the branding, the events, I mean, anybody that knows Iconic, they know I only do big shows and never had a flop yet. So it's never going to happen. But just tapping in, we don't water down the show and make sure we don't just mess up the brand and mess up the event. I mean, I say my events are experiences, and no one's not had an experience at my show yet. So yeah,
Right,
so
right, right. Man, shit. The lineup. Let's talk about this lineup you put
oh,
together for the show, man. This lineup is sick. You got DJ Quick, you got Spice One, you got Sugar Free, you got Corrupt, you got Mr. Capone, you got shit. Who I'm missing? Who I'm missing?
got
MC8.
MC8, the legend,
Yep. We got B Real.
Bill. We got
Big
the yeah, we got him. We also got Nocturnal. He's gonna be coming out their first set, so that's a
Return.
legend. So he comes out here a lot. So he got a lot of people out here. And then we brought a little bit different. We partnered up with the AZ Cannabis Awards. Anybody's familiar with that brand out here? Last year the event was fire, and what we want to do, like I said earlier, just bring out the not the burnout crowd. And man, they put on a fucking event like you wouldn't believe. Man, this is the best cannabis event I've been to. So we wanted to expand our brand and their brand out here and just make it a part. They had the franchise boys coming out, so we just shuffled everybody to the main stage. That main stage is gonna have the franchise boys. We got Corrupt. We got some other people bringing out their camp. Mr. Capone's bringing out his high-powered camp. We were with all them last night. It was a lot of energy, man. This show's gonna be a lot of fucking energy, man. It's gonna be bananas, man. How big it's gonna be.
Man, it's gonna be incredible, man. Last time they came out, they was just man, they was so cool and stuff. I was blessed to be able to go back there and meet some of them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They just down to earth, good people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To be around greatness. You know what I mean? You got so many greats on one stage at once. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's legends. Just them, but platinum artists after platinum artists, and that's just something that just doesn't get done enough here with the event where the crowd just gets to experience it all, like just being up close and personal, seeing an event, not not being taken advantage of, but having long lineups, man. I get the good and the bad. Some people say I had to wait till 11 for so and so to come off. I'm like, for $50, and as you can see, we keep our prices low. We want to make sure everybody doesn't, don't break a leg coming out here. We get some of these shows to see one artist, you got to pay $50. You come out $50, you get a whole lineup, and as a fan, you get 10, 11 hours of music, and you're complaining about that. You don't belong at a festival, man. Just stick to streaming some shit, stream some shit online.
Is
Go
there an age limit on this concert?
No, we got all ages on there because the cannabis side, of course, that's going to be probably. I think we're dedicating 3 acres of just samples. The mint's going to be out there with their humongous
Wow.
display. There we
Where
got.
you? How are you able to get the creator all ages for a 20 event?
Well, the thing is, it's just two events in one, so they're connected, but we're making it cohesive one event. So, we're gonna have the crowd gates in there, but it's two separate events. So everybody's got to have their. It's just like a beer garden. So we're just making a whole event just strictly for the cannabis. So it's a complete separate event. So you're not gonna have weed guns floating around. I don't know if you see the weed cannons, man. Those guys, they bring out the biggest cannon. And if you look at one of my videos, the Rockstar one, man, they're shooting it through the crowd. They're throwing out samples and stuff. So Yeah, it gets pretty wild, but that's gonna be on the other side. So the other side we're keeping it friendly, family friendly. So you know,
Okay, okay, okay. So there's the two sides to block this off type shit, right?
yeah, we're gonna keep the cannabis side far enough, but still part of the event. So you know, you can't have we're not kids wandering off, and we got the car show separating the two. So you know, that's the other thing. We got that lowrider car show. We're gonna make a big wall, event wall that you're not gonna be able to see the cannabis side if you don't want to, but you can also cross over, get fucked up, and come back to the other side. So but we
Right.
said be able to handle a concert. We were smoking dabs, you getting them wax bars, getting free samples. They got the mint does these things, man. They take the Hispanic heritage where they bring out these you go to them little Mexican things, they're shooting hot sauce in there. They they
Okay,
put
okay.
all the few sauces. It's pretty dope. So man, it's gonna be something else, but you gotta be able to handle that stuff where you be able to get high and go on the other side and pound about 5, 10 shots of Hennessy and still be able to make it to 11 o'clock at night. So
Like multiple weed vendors there.
oh yeah, we got time. We got tons of vendors right now. So we got everybody wants to be part of this, man. It's just taking off bigger than I ever thought it'd be. So one thing about Iconic, man, I fund all these myself. I put everything out myself, and it's good. But man, got it getting the wifey on board. She's bringing out more vendors and stuff. I let a few guys come out give out samples. I didn't even charge them. I didn't even know who they were, and now we're on point with everything right now. So everything's just a different level right there. I thank to her here. She's like the people's like I call her the boss. It's true, man. I was like I check in with her today. My job's to market this thing. I call myself a genius and get that place full. But man, the organization is gonna be unreal on this event right here too. That's I pay respect where it's due. That she's taking all that stuff off my hands. So it's
That is
just
have
different.
a partner.
A lot.
Um,
It's a lot of
Like
work.
it's a lot of work.
I know. I get
Yeah.
off, and I got a day job. That's what funds most of this stuff. And with her, she sees the dream, and she started putting everything she had towards it too, because it's not cheap to do these festivals, man. It's not cheap. So we dedicate a lot of time, effort, and doing everything we can for it. So I believe she sees the vision on it with me just because she loves me, and it's just takes off. But I guess it's a lot of
yeah,
work. Got a whole update for me. I'm like, baby, I just need an hour alone time. I no phones, no nothing. People think that's her. It's me. I'm like, I tell her the business partner, like our vendor. I said, listen, I'm the clingy guy here. I just need about an hour. Don't call me. If I say I'm eating dinner, don't call me. He's
call me.
like, talk.
That's it.
I need an hour of alone time, and then we'll get started. So that's what makes it challenging. Time is not. It's 24 hours. It seems like we need that extra 9 hours, but we ain't getting
Yeah,
it.
I hear you. It doesn't seem like enough time on the clock.
Yeah,
Trying to get everything done.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is gonna be huge, man. I can't wait. But we're on the final 2 weeks out. I'm like, man, it's nervous. So that's why we ended up taking this trip. She's like, you just need to get away. I'm like, training a ball of stress though, man. I'm like, it's gonna sell. What's going on? And chewing up the nails, not sleeping at night. I wake up at 4 in the morning, staring at the wall, like, what's going on? I start sending messages. People, I think I'm tweaking. I'm 3 in the morning. I'm responding to stuff. I was like, I just can't sleep at night, man. It's a lot. Uh, when it comes to these shows, man, my biggest fear is not having people show up, man. That's the scariest part. It's not the
my,
money to be made.
my
Just
guy
having that.
asked, he got two questions real quick. He said, how much is all inclusive tickets?
The
Uh,
meat.
right now, we're doing the inclusive ones. We're doing the if they go to the mint one, they're doing buy one get one free. Like I said, we that comes with a few drinks and other perks for the VIP, but we want to make sure it just stays cheap. We don't want to hit. I mean, we're in a fucking recession right now. It's inflation's a motherfucker, and
I can't believe he said it. He said, we just want to make, man, that's love. He said, like, we just want to make sure it stay cheap.
yeah, man.
So everybody.
You look at any post I have there, because man, you get hit over the head with some shit with going to these shows. You get freaking $30 fucking service fee. You got to hit this, you get that.
Park.
They charge you for the event. What is that called? The stadium fee. They charge you for everything. I'm like, damn. So my philosophy is always keep it cheap, man. Keep it cheap and fun, and it's still I don't break on my brands. I said I just had philosophies I don't change on, and I'm not fixing to do that. So with the inflation right now, shit, it's hard enough to do that. So we still try to keep it as cheap as possible.
Hey, my guy, he in charge of Party AZ. He said he'd like to help you get the word out too.
Oh man, we need all the help we can get too, but everyone's got a resume out here telling me what they do, and I look and see, look at my resume. If you're bigger than that, then don't tell me what you can do for me. You know what I mean? It's like you can't. The problem we get, everybody wants to build their brand off mine and then get paid to do it. I'm like, listen, that's not how we do things here. Because one thing I haven't had a problem, and you ask any picture you've been to my events, I don't ever have a problem selling out the place.
Right, right,
So
right. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah,
they've
every event I've been through, it's been cracking.
got a plan that that shows me how you're gonna help. If you want some money to do some stuff, man, just keep it moving, man. I don't need help. You know what I mean? But we do love to work with people, and I've done some events, small events, and I help out on the arm. I mean, I don't charge. I want everybody to make money. I try to give them
Right,
advice and never take it because everybody knows what they're doing. But I try. It's not about money with me. It's about relationships, and obviously, when you come to me, don't come to me with money. Just come to me with the idea of how you want to work with Iconic, be part of the team, and we'll
right.
figure it out.
Man, I've
Yeah.
been blessed to interview a couple of celebrities and shit, and some of the celebrities that I interviewed they was starting to tap in with a couple promoters out here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see if they could touch down and get on the stage, make a situation or something. You know what I'm saying? Can I throw a pass like that to you if I need to?
Oh hell yeah! I love the ideas. I try work. I try working with different podcast people. I want to brand stuff. I'm about branding, so I want to get somebody a night doing stuff. Like I'm all about trying something different. But everybody's just like AZ's tough, man. Everybody's a lot of people are all talk out here. They want to do stuff, but they don't want to put in the work. And the work is just give me 10 minutes of a meeting. And I mean, Iconic's a brand. Like I said, I'm trying to expand and make
Right, right.
others a brand. It's just challenging. You don't want to put in the work, and it's like I don't even ask for money. I was like, let's just use a name. Let's use a platform. Let's figure out different options. And it's hard, man. People get comfortable, man. It's
I
not
hear you.
about the it's about the event, and that's really all it's always been about.
I hear you. It's just the money comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't nothing wrong with making money, man. That's what we in business for.
Yeah,
Shit.
bad though, but I don't let money make decisions when it comes to these shows, man. Because you know what? Just take the experience.
No, I hear you. Shit, I make money. Money don't make me. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Why you charge a slot fee? You're losing money. I said, man, I'm gonna lose integrity. One, I'm gonna
Yeah,
and two and three. I'm gonna get soft if I'm already in the. If I'm already making money before I even release the show. I'm gonna take a step back and not market enough. I mean, it's just
yeah, yeah.
it's. I don't do it. Philosophy is, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit the radio because it's still a gold mine. I got the internet down. Obviously, so we're doing all the grassroots. We're doing hitting the club and everything we can. She's tapping in on the business side. She's
Yeah,
got vendors floor. I mean, that's just a different market I never tapped in. So shit, Desert Blaze. Everybody's seeing that fucking flyer everywhere you go right now, and
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
that side of it too. She's got going on.
You said something that's real intriguing to me, though. You know what I'm saying? How important is it that you don't take shortcuts?
Man, we do have business partners on this one because we were just getting for September, and they call her to talk to me because they know I don't budge. And she's like, "You could try to tell Chris something, but he ain't gonna budge, and I'm not gonna make him budge, and you ain't gonna make him budge." So I don't believe in the shortcuts, man. You just got to do it, man. You got to do it right. You got to do it.
Right, right.
I mean, yeah, you can't do it. You can't take shortcuts on this because the only ones that get ripped off is the fans. The fans,
Right.
and every promoter here says they're gonna. I'll be out of business. Funny thing is, I'm getting bigger and they're getting smaller. So
Well, talking shit there, man. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
the podcast talking about stuff. I'm not a local platform. I like to see anybody shine,
Yes, sir.
but I go broke doing these shows sometimes. I ain't got paid for two shows as a celebrity. That's $100,000 show here, $50,000 show there.
That's
I
right.
know what I'm like,
Said
shit.
said this shit costs money. This ain't no motherfucking game.
Yeah, but so you know what? I keep doing it, so I can't see somebody who wants to make it. Give me $500. I can't do it. I just can't, man. I'm just like, I know what it's like to struggle. I grew up struggling. If
Yes,
you're a
sir.
struggling artist, I can take your money for that. You know what? If I got an opportunity brand, I'm adding to my show. They do add value. I ain't gonna lie, but my show ain't centered around making money off artists. It's just not. You know what I mean? So
Right, right, right. And
I mean,
a lot of people been talking about people that they've been complaining about pay to play or whatever. Me personally, I don't care how you orchestrate your business. You know what I'm saying? How you make your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me. You know what I'm saying? I understand hustle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hustle different. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, well, one done on the second level of Monarch, and one festival's done on Acres. You know what I mean? So, I mean, whose philosophy do you think is working? You know, and I
hey,
don't knock money, but it's a watered down thing that nobody goes to.
oh my God, man, that shots fired.
It's I tell my locals this, and I even tell them, you want to do my show? These are old school shows. And I had a few artists to do it. I said, just do your music to old school beats. And they argue with me. I'm like, why? Because the crowd don't know you. They hear, I listen to Slim 400. Love him, you
Yeah,
know, rest.
recipes.
I,
Yes,
I
sir.
listen to him. He did an N2T beat. She still gets mad. She's like, that ain't my song. She likes the old one, you know. And I knew that shit. I started bumping it, you know, nothing but bloods. You know, what's the beat to that? You know what I mean? I need a freak, you know, just
Yeah,
old cat.
yeah,
So, you know, I listened to it. I told a couple people they ran with that stuff, and some people don't. But they don't know your music. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. It's just not. It's not relevant. But when artists, and I try to tell every local artist here this, I say, you know what made every rapper famous from 50 Cent? Mixtapes. What did they do? Rap over someone else's beat, put it out there. Mixtapes
yeah.
was fucking. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne blew up mixtapes. 50 Cent blew up mixtapes. I'm
Yes, sir.
like,
Yeah,
the blueprint's there. They're like, no, but that's not my music. I was like, well, you know, it's just be small minded, man. Just take it out there. Just do a beat, remix, do some shit, get it out there. But the pay to play is not gonna work because what happens? 100 people show up, 20 here to see, you know, Sticc Hyde. When you leave, they leave. You know, you guys off to the next thing. You know, it's a one.
That's it.
It's no art. That's all you get. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
man,
it's just doing.
it's the support crowd. That support the support crowd is they just there to support you and nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
By the
You
time
got
you and it's not a knock on the business. It's just you're not gonna bring local fans out you're not gonna bring an everyday fan out to music to 100% local show. You know what I mean? You guys all go out in your camps. You show off what you got, but you're not building a brand. You're not building a brand. So when I tell Icon, you're building a brand because you're in front of 10,000 fans that don't know you. You have a
yeah,
chance.
yeah.
You have a shine. What you do with it is I can only alley oop it. You dunk
You
it or
got,
you
you got to handle that. I can. I hear
can.
you.
And
That's a blessing.
that's why one's in a club. How you can have a festival in a club and call it a festival? You know, you just can't. And it's not a knock on something, but look at me. I got acres. We got fans coming, 10,000. You never seen an iconic event where there's 5 fans there. You show me a video, that's what we're setting up. You know, that's it. No fans. It's just a big deal. And it's just keeping the event without shortcuts and not breaking from stuff and making sure we do screen the artists. So even they fuck with iconic, they ain't get on the show unless they bring some value to the show. And you know what? I don't charge, but I'm also gonna be like, oh well, you know, I owe you. I'm not paying for that stuff. You're getting exposure, man. That's the last I heard. That means everything. Like you know, just
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
getting that. Just
Uh,
get. I tell everybody here, just you're doing an old school concert, do some old school beats, change it up a little bit. Get some fans out there. You know, just figure it out how to get them to get there. Throw your Instagram up, do something there. You know, it's just working this stuff too. But it's hard. It's hard to persuade people, and they've been doing it the right way the whole time. So
I heard that. They think they know everything. Hey, who's some of your favorite DJs in this city right now?
man, I'll be honest. I don't do clubs. I'm an old cat, so Nina's my girl. So everyone knows DJ Nina. Like she's
Nina, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
mean that's been my
yeah,
she's been since Swerve. I believe he did my first E40 show, and Swerve's a good DJ, but even he knew Nina's my girl, and she does everything there. So she always called the official DJ, but she's out there at the car show. She's out there doing everything right now. But I
yeah.
do got
Nina.
more. So we made a promise to get out more. That's why we're doing some more events and stuff too. So we went out to that Buzz Fest. We had a great time there too. But it's just getting to know everybody, getting the iconic brand out there too, because we love Arizona. That's one thing we love Arizona. I ain't
Yeah,
knocking no Arizona artists, but you know what? I want to see everybody shine. That's why I say you get an opportunity to shine, but we I don't know a lot of people, so just getting out there
Are you
and get.
from Arizona?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here, so listen,
Okay.
I
Oh, you're
got the,
born
I got the
in
A.
Arizona. Oh,
Where's the
that makes it even doper.
camera at? I got the A right here. Shit.
Yeah, 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 you're
I
native.
one time, man, but it gets frustrating. I said I want to make it to where hey, I ain't got no money invested. I said, well, people say the A is in Arizona or Atlanta, and it's just you just need a movement
Yeah,
of people. You just need one of y'all to fucking blow up, and then everybody ride the coattails and keep blowing up, make a sound and make this. But instead, they're beefing, calling people's wives' names, and I was like, man, it's insane, man.
you got kind of messy out there, man.
I
got
told her
kind of
I don't
messy
know if I
out
want to get
there.
it because I'm too old for that, and two, I don't even know who any of these people are. Like,
Oh my God, no. Lord
man,
Jesus.
I don't like drama, man. Like I can say shot
Yeah, I don't
people
do drama.
have
I don't do drama on this show, man. We just
I
want to report good things. Positive hip hop is always a must, you know what I'm saying?
don't know,
Especially
there's
when
so much money in
we're
this
life.
world, man. There's enough money for everybody out here, man. Everybody just needs to be on the same page to get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a
Yeah.
lot of artists out here that's really not involved in riff raff and keeping their name away from bullshit and fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So to keep their brand looking representable a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Even the artists that are taking the no pay to play thing to a different level, like you're just wasting energy on the wrong direction, man. Just that's why I tell everybody, man, my energy goes forward. You know what I mean? People talk about me. I don't listen. Get on my level, then you can talk. Who's
Yeah,
on your
level.
level?
Let's
Other than that,
go.
you ain't saying nothing other than what's that? All promotions, good promotions. Say bad stuff about me. People be like, "Who's this Chris guy?" Who's iconic? Who's that? Who's that husband and wife that be fucking throwing on these heads? Say what you want. I don't give a shit, but they watch it. That's all it is.
Right, right,
I,
right.
I ain't watching them unless I see someone reshare some shit. Because I don't waste my energy on that. I don't get involved. I just don't because my energy's invested. Moving bigger things. And that's whether it be family, life, kids,
Yes,
relationships.
yes,
That,
sir.
that
Yes, sir.
positive energy. I ain't wasting it on artists. They can change. I can be. If I'm an artist, I'm not spending every dollar, every second, fucking my on my fucking soapbox talking about fuck pay to play shit. Fuck it. Don't be involved and put your money back in your business. Put your energy in your work.
Right, 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 right. Put your energy in your work.
Shit.
Shit.
That always shines, man. I just when I talk about the struggle, I heard Ed Sheridan's on Howard Stern once. He says who was this shit? I think it was like Al Pacino told him once, like, listen, if it's you're only gonna be successful is either eat or put money in your craft, and you're gonna be starving a lot. Or you eat. Which one you gonna be? The one that eat ain't fucking gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it in this. You gotta put every fucking thing you got in what you do and make it great. You got to. You got to, and you gotta have that fucking passion, that drive. Like shit, I don't really need to eat this sandwich. I gotta buy a beat. I don't need to eat this sandwich. I gotta drive to Tucson and get my brand out. It's just putting that in there, and that's what we do with Iconic. Well, shit,
Man,
we,
that's that grind. That's that grind. Sometimes when you out there hustling, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to eat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't time to sleep. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You have to keep on grinding.
but back in the
Yeah,
day, we were running houses and shit, man. You don't leave the change. You stay in the same outfit for 2 days. You fucking pocket.
keep going.
You trying to go blow cash at a fucking strip club and throw money on stage? Shit, you sitting there fucking stacking your papers. It's just who got the grime and who wants to shine, and it's just, the people that want to shine ain't shining. They're just looking good for a day. Blowing their get paid, go bottle service when they live with their mom. You ain't gonna shine. You gotta put your money back in you, and it's just that's philosophy. I talk about shortcuts. We don't take them shortcuts, but we live in. That's all we do.
I heard that. No motherfucking shortcuts. We going we going the long way around and we doing making sure everything is done right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro. We got a lot of to do, but I mean. It ain't doing nothing but getting bigger. So the Desert Blaze last year, I think we stopped counting at 12,000. That thing was fucking popping. This
Yeah, yeah, that
art,
motherfucker was dead.
artist a little bit bigger. I mean, based around 420, adding that canvas size is going to be fucking huge. We
Yeah,
changing.
yeah, yeah.
One thing is when I got in this business, man, I said cannabis events is where it's at, but they're lame. I mean, people are just burn out, smoke, walking around like a trick or treater, getting their samples, going home. I mean, Ain't no fun in that shit. Imagine having and a fucking dope festival and being fucked up and partying. So, like I said,
Yeah,
we try to change that 420 game. That's my goal is perfect the 420 shows out here and make them fucking a staple out here. Desert Blaze is gonna be bigger and better every year. You know,
cannabis and hip hop, they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Cannabis and hip hop, it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? If you don't gotta market cannabis, everybody knows what it is because of hip hop. You know what I'm
gosh,
saying?
I'm not a big cannabis. I'll smoke a lot. I started a little bit to sleep because I'll be tossing and turning and my head be still working when I'm sleeping. But I watched like someone like DJ Quick. He put down 2 fifths of Hennessy, smoking the whole time. I'm like, how the fuck he even walking? He walks up, he jumps on stage, he walks, and I'm like, man, these motherfuckers can party, And I'm like, I keep Hennessy time. You give me speed, I'm sleeping, I'm done. So it's just seen out there. There's just a big market out there to have fun and embrace cannabis. I mean, that's the biggest fucking market out here right now. Anybody that's in cannabis making fucking money hand over fist. So, we're just trying to capitalize on a brand of just cannabis, hip hop, festivals, and fucking fun. That's it. Just all that shit.
You think about getting into the cannabis industry, like up with a marijuana brand or something like that?
We're thinking about doing that right now, but like I said, right now it's just the festival side and taking Arizona over on this day. I mean, Iconic's fucking big. I mean, shit, anybody been to my events? We're big. You know what I mean? When they know comes out, it's gonna be fucking big. The only thing that stalled me was COVID and the relationship. Not she wasn't against it. I chose like I'm gonna put all my energy into her. You know what I mean? This is my everything. I said
Right.
iconic until I met her. I ain't lying when that was. So that got put on hold. But other than that, now we're on the same page. And she's even better at this than me. So I'm like, shit, it's gonna get bigger and better. So I get
Yeah,
two
yeah.
birds. I get two dreams in one.
So y'all done formed Voltron together.
Oh shit. Since I checked her, I was like, what the hell? How'd that happen? I never had a boss in my life. I'm like, excuse me? I should shut up. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's a happy wife, happy life.
I don't budge. I'm like, shit. I don't budge. I'll change an opinion once. Now I'm like, what do we think about this, darling? So,
Yes,
but it's
sir.
all positive. Change is good, but keeping that brand is just it. But yeah, as as going back to what you just said about the cannabis industry, the reason I started Iconic is we had a bunch of money, but we need a lot more money to get into like dispensaries and stuff too. So
All
funny story.
right.
How
It's a $1 billion industry.
that's how we got into it. But yeah, my first show was at E40. Everybody talks about it 'cause it's still show in its history. But shit, celebrities still ain't paid me out on that thing. So I was like, okay. The next show I didn't get paid out there back to back. I was like, wait a minute here. They're trying to shortchange me. So I was like, yeah, this don't work that way. So we got
And you had you basically you created a brand and you kind of you sponsored a couple artists, right?
yeah. Well, that's what we do. We bring out everything out here. So we got business partners. We're working a lot in the cannabis industry. So it's really an angle we want to take because it's just something there. So it's a big deal. And talking about the thing, I had a friend at work. He was a coworker. He walks up to me. He goes, "You want to make it in this world?" I said, "Yeah." This guy goes, "Make a cannabis show that ain't lame with fucking local people." And I'm like, so it's stuck in my head. So I'm just still trying to perfect that. And just
Wow, man, why they gotta sit on the locals like that, man?
no, 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 no. He talked about every cannabis event is a bunch of hippie bands and shit. He's an out of towner. It wasn't nothing about local artists. Like my bad, my bad. Shit comes out wrong. But he talks about you go to these cannabis events and they're not hip hop cannabis events. That's the first thing. But you got a bunch of local hippie bands like Buddapalooza's got the Long Beach All Star. They're not a local band, but it's a Sublime knockoff, and they're sitting there. It's just not the environment that I want to create. So I want
Right,
to
right, right.
I want to incorporate fucking cannabis for the street. People really smoke the shit. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah, man, that's where you used to have to come and get it. You have to used to
yeah,
come
yeah.
to
So
the.
I'm out on the local part. He was from Colorado, and he says every Colorado is a bunch of local bands, and the events were tailored around that shit. And he's like, man, they're no fun. You hear a bunch of hippie guys out there singing, hippie music. I'm like, nah, man, fucking biggest biggest pot smokers are minorities. And we don't listen to that shit. We're not going to sing Kumbaya. We're over there listening to our shit.
I said up in that shit.
We ain't,
Yes,
we ain't bumping no Crosby, Stills, and Nash cover band. You know what I mean? Shit. I mean, they're fun.
yes,
Nah, it ain't for us. I like to keep it the brand's a brand. Everyone's like, you want to do something else? I said, for what? I like what I do, and I love the music. Well, why change it? You know what I mean? Hip hop's the biggest thing out there. Shit. Why change what we got going on that's good?
I heard that. Why change
And the
it?
other thing is, I know hip hop, man. I know what reason why my lineups are good. I know what people have been listening to in Arizona. I don't even know one country artist. I don't know a lot of Spanish artists. You know what I mean? I just can't. I'm not gonna deviate from it and try to change something up. But we are gonna do some other stuff here coming up. But like I said,
Okay.
it's always hip hop number one here too. So,
Okay. So you are gonna venture into different genres, right?
oh yeah, anybody knew Iconic earlier? We had a funk fest, we had the Gap Band, we had the Mary Jane Girls.
Oh
We did
wow.
Yeah, we did Spanish shows. They were just I just don't know what's good. Like I just don't listen to every day to know what everybody loves. Hip hop I listen to 9 days, especially the old hip hop, and
Yeah.
obviously lineups are what everybody here in Arizona listens to. That's what's successful.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't
You.
Bonda when I don't even know one Bonda act. I try asking people, and I was like, I just don't feel comfortable with that. So, but we're gonna venture like into other things. It has to happen, but right now, just keeping the brand built, I can't have a flop. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Shit. If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah. Well, shit. One flop will fucking take your reputation right off the fucking. You're done.
I hear you. I hear you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shit.
Yeah.
It's
You have,
shit.
yeah. When you take it out of state, I'm like, I keep the same word. When I conquer Arizona and be the biggest brand out here, then I'll take it out of state. But why leave home? You don't got to. Shit. Look at all we got here. Why leave home?
I heard that, man. It's good here, man. That's why I said I done traveled some places right there. I can't wait to get back home. You know what I'm saying? Ain't feel like
Uh,
Arizona
Other than 200-degree weather, what's better than Arizona? Man? It's just the best place to live.
out here, man. You don't realize how beautiful it is until you travel somewhere else.
Oh
Then you
yeah, mountains.
realize it's beautiful over there.
Yeah, she's. I mean, we laughed 'cause we in the mountains the other day. She's like, she don't realize how beautiful this place is. Like just having saguaro cactus in the backyard, mountain views, got rivers running through. It's just
It's really beautiful out here, man.
home. You know what I mean? When I have to come out for me a job in New York, I ain't going. I love here. This is it. This is where we're born and raised. We love it. Kids love it. I'm not taking away from this. We make Arizona great. We're gonna make it better. I just hope to keep having influences on some of these local rappers and make sure that because that I try to capitalize. I just want to see somebody make it. We say shit. That motherfucker. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to see somebody make it because once they kick the door down, then you know what I'm saying. A lot of these other artists can come running through if they ready. You got to be ready now. Once that portal open, you know it's a small time. You got to be ready. You can't be getting ready. You got to be ready.
You gotta the big picture. Like shit. Look at nobody's fucking with Detroit. Eminem kicked the door and look, his whole camp came with him. Now it's a whole brand. Detroit got his own scene. It's like shit.
Right,
Everybody
right.
not trying to fight each other, battle everybody. When nobody's really like conquer the world. Like what you just gotta have philosophy. Just be on the same page. Create a style. Let's make Arizona different. Can't be sounding
Yeah,
like some in us. 'Cause we're not from Atlanta. We're from Arizona, and we got some creative, talented artists out here, man. It's insane. I haven't told. Look at this guy. She was pointing people out of the show yesterday. She got him on the show. She's seen the talent. She's like, we gotta have him on there. Can we? I'm like, you gotta ask me. Put him on there. Shit.
so you the boss lady. Let's go.
I hate when she tells me I gotta ask. I'm like, you gotta ask me nothing. Like, I don't care. I can find you whether you're right or wrong. We just ride or die like that. But think about that artist. They put on a good show. People were out there for a whole different reason. He got in front of somebody. Now he's on Desert Blaze. It's just you never know what opportunities are gonna be out there. But you can't do the same thing every year and expect something to change. Doing the same festivals every year and putting up your bread and not getting anything out of it. Shit, go put up that bread and go to Texas. Go put up that bread and go to California. You got to pay to play, fine, but don't do the same festival every year and wonder why 10 years later you got five more subscribers on your YouTube. What do you got? You know, because how many local artists? are you really gonna be putting in thing? You'll be bumping your shit and your camp shit, right? I mean, you're not going to a local event and be like, oh shit, why haven't I been listening to this guy? You know what I mean? Because you're gone, you're done. It's just get in front of the people that count, matter, and you know,
Right, right. You get your music out in front of some real fucking music listeners.
well, we messed,
Real
we messed with
live.
good art. We got some good artists just came out here from New Mexico part of this event. You know, shit. When you gonna be at New Mexico listening to artists? When are you gonna get their word out? It's just, that's a opportunity we want to create for a lot of artists. Is just get in front of people, put out some good shit, and build the brand. But again, the events are we put are for us. Iconic is iconic. We're nothing but headliners. We're nothing but festival headliners, and we let people jump on.
I'm sorry. I had to catch up. I had to catch up with my sound. My sound was echoing. We had an echo. All right. Now, I need another beer. I do. I need a beer.
Damn, I studio.
Shit, one more time. Hold up 1 second. I got this new. Quit saving them motherfucking likes. Hey. Give us the comment. Hey. Like, share. Hey. Now. We need that. We need them likes, comment, share right now. Right the fuck now. You know what I'm saying? We got iconic. Iconic AZ live in this motherfucker. They telling y'all what it is right now, for then, and what to come. You know what I'm saying? These concerts that they throwing is exclusive. If you haven't been to these shows, then you're missing the fuck out. I'm telling you, because I went there last year and it was lit than a motherfucker. It was so motherfucking lit. It's litty in the city, and it seemed like everybody in that motherfucker was in there. Like niggas, they was I'm like yes. They was loving me. They was loving me. I was getting love in that motherfucker. There was a lot of love in that motherfucker. X-Rated was in that motherfucker. DJ Quick was in that motherfucker. Spice One was in that motherfucker. And shit, who else was in that motherfucker?
There, yeah,
RBL was there. Yep.
that last was cool.
He was there last year, but he did he perform last year?
Yeah,
No,
he
he
performed
didn't perform last year.
there. He came on early, man. It was
Oh
so
yeah.
everybody was having fun in the back, man. We was hard getting people on stage. They're like, "I'm going on next." They're like, "You've been next. Let's go." I was joking, man. We had Roscos on stage. We had DJ Quick, Second and No was on stage. Corrupt. We got Legend
Yeah.
after. They're all doing a dance off and shit. I was like, "What the hell?"
Man, that shit was stupid lit, man, and it was just a lot of love in the building. There was
That
so
Quick
much love in the
came
building. It's
The show was too short.
too short. Too short was supposed to be there.
on. That
You
was funny, man. He didn't even show up at the venue. Then he said somebody to get money. I'm like, yeah, I don't pay nobody till they get there. And he was already at some other shows, so too short. The reason we sold many shows to book him, he just never always had a good reputation for showing up. And
was
unfortunately,
about to, yeah, and I was about to say they have a theory about Too Short that he doesn't show up. He's been taking people money or something like that.
he got 65% up front too. So people can say what they want. Like I can't really comment on that because we just still don't know what direction we're to go. But I was like, what, it was a good show, but it is bad. But you can't make people show up.
He ended
Give
up coming to Ice Cube event. They had an event that the Bounce Radio had an event, and he ended up showing up to that event with Warren G and Ice Cube.
Media's clauses where they can't perform. So I don't know if that was it or I don't know. So I didn't really affect it after he came out. I'm like, because their show got released after mine, so I could have pushed it, but I didn't. And I was like, you know what? It's not going to impact the show. It's different, different things. Outdoor festival versus stadium, it's a little bit different. So you can't compete too much with Ice Cube. But I mean, shit, we didn't have trouble pulling the numbers, but
Yeah,
it's tough. It's a knock on the brand, man, when people don't show up like that. Funny
right,
part is
right.
old janky promoter shit come out. Like, come on, man. You go, you got the video drop, got the contract. I mean, you can't make the people come out, man. You can't go grab them out their.
I hear you said we can't force you to come out, nigga. All we can do is, you know what I'm saying, do our end of the business. If you don't do your end of the business, it's like, hey, take two to make it, but then go right.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody said they seen Too Short on the grounds and I didn't pay him, like, I want to see a picture, man, because I kept telling this white guy, I don't even know who you are. He goes, I'm here to get the money. I said, well, you just, I pay the artists as soon as they get there. You know, I don't care what anything says. You know,
What? You gotta show up to get paid now.
having artists E40 and bigger artists than that, I mean, shit, they all got paid when they got there. This is how it works, shit.
Right, man. I would like to see E40, man.
Oh,
You think
they,
about bringing E40 out here sometime soon?
oh man, they did that Mount West war. They got expensive, man. It's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, their his price almost went up 5 times the amount. So if I do that, spend it all in one act, and then next thing you know, I'm having a 2 hour show. It's just I like to keep on the business side of it. I still keep a budget for what I get the artist. So I get good art. Just keeps the price keeps the price point where it needs to be at. Keeps the level of how many acts I got on where it needs to be at. So you talk about
Make it
being a business guy, I got to
yeah.
do that. It's just shit. Got to keep the price where it's at, or I'll be charging $80, $90 general admission, and next thing just everything suffers by doing it that way. So it's just,
I hear you, I hear you.
but
I hear
E40,
you.
that was
Makes
uh that was still one of my biggest shows, man. That was the best energy on that one.
That was hot. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was dope all the way to the end. Even leaving in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Leaving them dope. You
that
know what I'm saying?
like the the, the worst nightmare because celebrity wasn't ready because hip hop's a walk up crowd. That's a promoter's nightmare right there because you know it's just a walk up crowd, and I think we had like 800 tickets sold. I was like, man. By the time the first acts came on, I was like, man, I was already having a panic attack. I looked around. Some guy goes, "You all right?" I said, "Nah, I just think I paid the most I ever paid for a concert ticket, because there's just wasn't enough people there." Somebody called me. They go, "Hey, we need you to get a sit." I go, "You walk up." They're like, "Man, the line is to the street." I was like, "Man, I,
Everybody being
almost."
late, man. Everybody a little bit late.
They weren't ready for that, man. They were like, they just weren't ready for that kind of crowd. I was like, "Man, I need to
line
get."
was that line was so long when I got there. It was like boom, boom, and it was just cars was just still coming in. They were still coming in.
That was insane, but man, when the first act hit on, I had a young face open up. I had him on there, and that's the boy right there. So he was a full fledged. He paid him. He got his whole dressing room. So I treated him like talent that day, and he opened up. But man, we had 5 fans out there. Man, I was like, man, I just bought the most expensive concert ticket in the world. I thought I was like, man, I'm done. Said I could do it, I couldn't. But man, like I said, that yeah, when they walked out, they said people were begging to get in, like we need to get in this show, and we had Terrell Suggs front row. Little Flip came out, he was out there. I was
Was in
calling,
there.
like, there were artists I didn't even know Amp Banks. I was like, holy shit, I'm an Amp Banks fan. I went out there, shook his hand. I'm excited, man. So you look at any of
I
those.
play basketball with Terrell Sizzle and Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, that was Yeah, it was excited to see. Like, I had somebody come up there like, Little Flip's here. I'm like, we ain't on the show. They're like, what's he driving? White Phantom. I said, I know him. I'm like, let him in. He's going in the artist day. It was insane the amount of people that were there. I think on when Spice One jumped on that stage, it was Spice One was a late ad. He called me personally like, I need to get on the show. I'll do it for free. I said, well, I'll get your rooms. It was just a big deal. He showed up with BG Knockout. He showed up with the Drayster. He showed up with
Yeah,
Sibo.
the BG Knockout did perform mine.
Yeah, yeah. If you look on stage, he had like 10 artists on it. I was like, holy shit. I was like, before he
he
came
rocked.
on, people standing there. I was like, wait a minute here, man. It was very surreal. You think so? I went from almost crying and in the bathroom in the fetal position to holy shit, what did I just put on? So yeah, it's been a whirlwind and roller coaster ride, but man, it's been a ride.
Been a motherfucking ride, man. Well, shit. I seen the results last night, man. I know your events is keep on going up. You know what I mean? As long as you keep on grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? You got your partner, man. Y'all gonna keep on with it, man. Keep on with it there, man.
I keep telling everybody I can sit back and just keep the day job and be happy, but no, I set out to do what I did with Iconic, and she supports everything 1,000%. And she puts more time into it than I do. So shit, I can't even be more happy than that. But I'm like, I get the reason why I get that hour of quality time I can shut the world off because she also works a day job and she's sitting there putting in more work than I do. So man, it's just having two dreams in one come through and it's getting bigger and bigger. It's just insane right now. It's just cloud nine. It's like surreal how big it is. She's like, she calls me, baby, I got good news. I'm like, thinking she sold 5 tickets and she's like, that's the full carnival instead of 3 rides. I'm like, holy shit, I got 25 cars for the car show today. I'm like, holy crap. Oh, I just locked it in for you. I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, it's just different the way here.
Yeah. Man, she go hard in the teasing.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I can't even. I don't ever give anybody credit. I'm not saying it because that's the wife, but holy crap, she's just. When she says she got good news, it's like shit. I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get with the mint, and we were at the Redman show at a flop, but his promoter flopped that thing, and so at least I got to meet Redman. I was happy, and we started talking to the mint out there. Be her, we had the kids out there, and we
Yeah,
scored. Locked the meeting. She took over after that, and she's bringing in everything. She's like, "Oh, I just got the order to put up more billboards." I'm like, "Holy crap!" So it's just insane the amount of work she puts into this stuff too. So I don't think she's just a pretty face, but she's really the face of Iconic at this point. So I mean, it's just taking it to levels where I never thought I'd be at. Because shit, I just thought I had a bunch of alcohol and a bunch of fans and a badass show. Now we got every aspect we're looking for with the Selena contest, the kids, she round up prizes for all this. We got a taco eating contest. We got celebrities on that thing. So
It has
yeah,
to be over the top. For
yeah.
real.
She knows that we don't do anything short, and she's does well outside of the Iconic thing successfully. So, it's just a big. It's just people say power couple. I was like, I always thought I just got somebody that looks pretty on my arm when I finally meet someone, and then I never thought that we did at this level, and that's why the excitement's just there again. It's insane where the brand is going, and that's where someone made a joke that here it's gonna be bigger than Rolling Loud. I'm like, that's some big things in 5 years. Like, that's some big shoes to fill. But man, if we can be the biggest festival in town and keep it that way, two different ones a year, it's gonna be huge. We got some in September. We're trying to brand some of calling it the Smokeout. So we're gonna do the same thing, but with a barbecue fest and having that stuff out there. So just keeping the brand going, keeping Iconic, biggest still other than Ticketmaster. So that's really what we're gonna do, and obviously bringing out more shows. I mean, that's got to be key right now too. So yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna just get bigger and bigger here. Like I said, it's yeah, it's insane. It's surreal. I keep repeating myself because I can't even believe how big this is getting. When you set out for some, chances are you don't live up to expectations. You chase them. I'm gonna chase them. I just
yeah,
thought it'd be this quick to be this big. I'm just so excited that on the stage next to us gonna be a Ferris wheel, a whole carnival. We got everything going on. Like shit, I never thought in my wildest dreams that. I mean, I thought about it here. It lived, but
yeah, 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 yeah.
how much shit lives up here, and it never comes to fruition. Now it is, and the excitement is just here where it's just nonstop now. Just you know,
Yeah.
machine's gonna fucking go. But But we
Man,
did have over at the side of the road, and these kids are probably tired because, like I said, we're still here. I think we're halfway between Tucson and Arizona now. So
right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all get back, but let me go ahead and tell everybody the latest shows, all the shows that you got coming up, one more time, and where they can find you.
right now, everybody go to Iconic AZ. We're trying to boost the
Oh
TikTok up right
yeah.
now.
Go to TikTok. If you have a TikTok, um, pull up Miss with a Z. So MZ Iconic. Oh shoot. I can't even spell shit. It's a long day. So Miz with a Z and then Iconic with a K, AZ. That's gonna be where all of our shows are gonna be posted, and we're doing some scavenger hunts for tickets and stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's another idea. I got to give her credit
Yeah.
for. She's like, she came at me with stuff, and I'm usually like, hell no. I mean, I don't like TikTok. I'm too old for that. For me personally,
Scavenger hunts.
We're hiding weed.
yeah, she got weed in
Yeah.
there. She got tickets, T-shirts. You gotta check out these scavenger hunts. I would have shot her down, but she's too pretty to say no to, man. So I was like, oh man. In my head, I'm thinking that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And next thing you know, it's the biggest thing that's adding the brand. So, yeah, them scavenger hunts, man. She goes. We got shirts from the mint. We got rolls, pre rolls in there. So We making sure to stay there. She hides up, people find them, they post up the videos. This is the dopest shit ever. So like I said, it's just having someone else a different idea that you'll actually listen to what it is. Everybody gives me ideas, oh yeah, fuck that, get out of here. But you know, she's too pretty to say no to. So you know, and it's just taking it to a different aspect, like I said.
I hear you. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Damn. I gotta answer this call later. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's where you say they can find you on the TikTok, right?
Yeah, our Instagram. So Instagram, it's Chris underscore Anna underscore Iconic AZ, and or Facebook Chris Cano or Anna Cano.
All right. And if they wanted to get the tickets, where could that's where they find the tickets as well.
Yeah, we got our ticket
Yeah.
links on our calendars and stuff. Yeah, so everything's at, or it's just azdesertblaze.eventbrite.
All right, y'all heard. Iconic dot. You said azblaze dot eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Yeah, and you can look up the link for the buy one get one freeze
Yeah, if you hit
through
up,
the
if
Mint. They have it on their website as well, so take advantage of that.
yeah, it's just banana
Yeah.
scene like how big fucking Iconic is everywhere right now, man. I've said it's a takeover, billboards, radio, freaking just everything. It's just the brand is just getting bigger and bigger too. So
Hell yeah, man. Blessings to you and your brand and you guys' beautiful relationship because
oh
that's
man, lucky. That always comes
Yeah.
first, man. I never thought nothing. Chris is always Chris first, Chris this, Chris that, and that's why it took me to be 46 before I got in a relationship. But you know, I finally understand that she comes first, and like I said, just having the one person that it's that's the most real part. Having someone that just will do anything that your dream comes there, and then ends up doing a better job than you, and making sure that shit's just fucking huge. It's insane. Like I said, it's just you hear excitement in my voice. It's just that's how life is. It's just exciting where this is going, and you know the relationship, everything's just perfect.
hell yeah, man. It's a blessing, man. Thank you for coming to our show. You and Mrs. Iconic, man. Iconic AZ, man. Y'all heard it from the man himself, man. Man, he got y'all tapped into the dopest motherfucking shows in this city, man. Y'all better come out to the motherfucking next show y'all see on April motherfucking 15. It's about to go up. Like tacos and tequila.
We're gonna have that cloud of smoke over AZ that day. It's gonna be fucking crazy, man. Shit. I want someone to match a 420 event in the Southwest region what we got planned here too. So I just don't see it. I've been looking. I don't see it. Everybody taps cannabis in their title. They got Kush Grooves, no weed. They got the 420. They got the High Time Show, no weed. We got the consumption area. It's gonna be record breaking. It's insane. We got the AZ Cannabis Awards. That's a big brand on its own. So it's just everything coming, like Voltron, like you said.
Hell yeah, like Voltron, man, about to transform on they motherfucking ass.
We want so, but yeah, we definitely we appreciate the the honor of coming on your show, man. With the hospitality, man. So we go way back here too. So just make sure you get you those all access pass for your people. Come out there, get backstage with everybody. It's
Hell yeah, man. Much love, man. Thank you so much, man. We definitely appreciate it. A real is only camp.
if
Hey,
you got them hands, so you make sure you get shit out there. So be double.
man, you know I got your back, man. We gonna hold it down for you.
All right, man. You have a good night. Definitely gotta get the real. These kids are looking at me upset. They got school tomorrow.
All right, man. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so
All
much
right.
for coming.
That was a pleasure, man.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. Miss Iconic, Chris Kano, you know what I'm saying? They kicked in, they tapped in, man. They gave y'all the scoop on everything, you know what I'm saying? It was love, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Gave y'all the scoop on the motherfucking some of the dopest motherfucking concerts to show up to if you want to get tapped in to original motherfucking West Coast motherfucking legends, more than one at one motherfucking event, nigga. And like he said, a cheap price. He said it out his mouth, cheap Yes, $50 to see like 10 legends in one building. Yes, you show up. You show up to that because it's about to be motherfucking litty in this motherfucking city. And it was litty last year in the city. And if you missed it, you don't have to miss it this time. You just don't have to. Don't miss it. You know what I'm saying? This is a ticket that, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't seen them before, you know what I'm saying? It's priceless. I'm telling you, it's priceless. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen them before, it's priceless. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Free gonna be there. Motherfucking Corrupt gonna be there. Motherfucking shit. He said the dude from Cypress Hill gonna be there. Motherfucking Mr. Capone gonna be there. Shit. DJ Quick gonna be there. Spice One gonna be there. Motherfucking MCA gonna be there. Okay, shh. God damn. It's a lot of shit about to go down. You know what I'm saying? You just might want to show up and then you're gonna see some of your local motherfucking Arizona motherfucking talent out there on the stage. And like he said, he don't do pay to play. He said he gotta like your music to get you on that stage. So since this is some talent that he has picked out, you know what I'm saying, that he likes, you know what I'm saying, to represent for Arizona. So you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be on the stage representing for the Arizona. That's 602. You know what I'm saying? 623-480-520. You know what I'm saying? 928. Goddamn. How many motherfucking zip codes these niggas got now? It's ridiculous. Area codes. Lord Jesus. All right, man. Thank y'all for tapping the fuck in, man. We finna tap the fuck out. I'm finna motherfucking play some music on my way out, you know. Because we always chasing our motherfucking dreams in this motherfucker. But don't forget, man. Quit saving them motherfucking likes. Hey, don't save them. Give us the comment. Give it the comment. Share. Like, now. Hey, man, show that motherfucking love for your motherfucking G for the motherfucking dub. Yes, that nigga Sticc motherfucking Hyde. The pride of the motherfucking West Side for the motherfucking eye. Man, thank y'all for tapping the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? We still chasing our motherfucking dreams, man.
Shout out to my young nigga chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old? It's too old when you chasing your dreams. Shout out to my young niggas, how you chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old? It's too old when you chasing your dreams. Outside the box, go against all odds. Don't ever want you believe it. Keep my faith in God. In the fact to go down. And always keep your thoughts. I want the mansion on the island. But I got there's a yacht. The focus on the get before the get it was gotten. I thought one day we written and never forgot it. I'm a beast in the streets, blind test that he calling. Get a picture nigga rolling, and I picture me rolling. I show him my dedication, I struggle to make the pace. The bubble is just breaking, we see in the expectation. My nation deserves the best. The riders after the green, the God of young boss nigga, chasing my dreams. To my young niggas, chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old? It's too old when you chasing your dreams. Shout out to my young niggas, how you chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old? It's too old when you chasing your dreams. I'ma do with all the niggas that said I can't. I'ma do with all the niggas that said I ain't. That's motivation for real niggas. Now I'm influenced. Ain't accustomed to the losing. Now it's time to just prove it. All my little niggas see the vision and we can make it. When my OGs get up in this game, then we gon' take it. They say the sky's the limit. I'm reaching out for the galaxy, and it's only for myself. The wealth is for my family. Never to be discouraged. I motivate, lead, encourage. These millions ain't for the spur. My children is about to flourish. The courage planted in seeds. Young niggas believe. That nation on the rise, nigga. Chasing their dreams. To my young niggas, chasing their dreams. You say you old, how old? It's too old when you chasing your dreams. To my young niggas, how you chasing their dreams. You say you old,
here chasing our motherfucking dreams. I'm like, yeah, niggas. Even my older niggas, yeah. Yeah, you got that goal, you got that dream that you want to achieve. If you believe that you can achieve it, then you will achieve it. My nigga, just gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Hey, motherfucker thought that nigga, if you thought nigga just because you reach a certain age that you can achieve a goal, nigga, don't let these motherfucking haters deceive you, my nigga. See, it don't matter when you do it, as long as you do it, nigga. Take 90 motherfucking 9 years, nigga, to do this shit. Nigga, did I win or did I lose, nigga? Don't matter when you get the ticket, nigga, as long as you get the motherfucking meal ticket, nigga. We on the chase, nigga. Chasing our dreams. Young nigga, keep chasing your dreams. Yeah. You got visions, you got goals, you got dreams and desires. Hey. Reach it, nigga. Reach for the sky, nigga. Sky's the motherfucking limits, nigga. And the galaxy and the universe is hard to control and run as the children of God. And God is a higher being and we are his children. We understand the power that he gives us. Keep chasing the motherfucking dreams.
Thank you for tuning in live with OG Sticc Hyde on Real Rydaz Only Radio.